Hello and welcome to Columbia Insights Creative Clash. I'm your host, Jessica New. Since we have revamped Insights this year, we'll be doing things a little differently. One of the changes is showing you, our contestants, right off the bat. So without any more delay, here is Rebecca Brunner, who will be singing an original song for us. Take it away, Rebecca.
Staring at an empty face, wishing it was all the same, but memories start to fade away, away, away. Praying that I keep my strength, holding on to what I made, but maybe things aren't the same today. And I say, yeah, I just look around, watch these lives go down. Haunted by them, where am I now? I just look around, watch his lives go down. Haunted by them, where am I now? Where am I now? Yeah, 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 yeah. Lord, in such a big world, holding on to hope. Why isn't she? Why isn't he? Confused at all the confusion, gravitating towards reality like a magnet to it all. Yeah, 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 yeah. And I say, yeah, I just look around, watch his eyes go down. Haunted by them, where am I now? I just look around, watch these lives go down. Haunted by them, where am I now? Should I remember or forget? Start fresh to keep the memories. Start fresh to keep the memories. Should I remember or forget? Start fresh to keep the memories. Start fresh to keep the memories. And I say, yeah, I just look around, watch his lives go down. Haunted by them, where am I now? I just look around, watch these lives go down. Haunted by them, where am I now? Where am I now? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh. Where am I now?
Oh my goodness. Well, what an amazing show, Rebecca. Thank you so much. We will be right back after a word from our sponsors to ask Rebecca some questions. So don't go anywhere.
Today, we support the wise, the technically intelligent, the persistent, and the award-worthy. By doing this, we've accepted that without them, we would be nothing. A flatlined pulse, if you will. No matter the obstacle or how far the distance, they are always ready to help. So today, we salute the engineers for their hard work and patience as we continue to ask for guidance. Today, thank an engineer. Don't be afraid to ask for help. The 7th and 14th floor cages are here for you.
Welcome back to Creative Clash. Just a reminder that you viewers at home can send in questions or comments on Twitter. Just tweet us at Creative Clash and we might use your tweet on the show. Now that we've seen what she can do, let's talk to Rebecca about her talents. Thanks for being here with us, Rebecca.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. Appreciate it.
I must say, what an amazing performance, really.
Thank you. Thanks, Jessica.
So that was an original song. Can you tell us how that was made, or when you wrote it, or how you came up with it? Yeah,
definitely. It was an original song produced by Alexis Quance. So it was a collaboration we worked on together, and we wrote that like about first semester of freshman year, so I'm a sophomore now. So we've had the song for a little bit, and we just got in, the little studio room and kind of worked together on making a sound that we wanted and just work from there. And it was kind of about like, where am I now, like finding yourself, like, coming into college, like being confused, like I said in the song, confused in all the confusion. So using some metaphors and just kind of making that into like finding who you are,
Yeah. Oh yeah. So that being like said, do you prefer writing the lyrics or do you prefer writing the melody?
I mean, it's definitely differentiates because sometimes I'll have lyrics and want to write a melody to it, or have a melody that I'm like I really dig, I really like this, and then want to put lyrics to it. So it definitely depends on like where I'm at with the lyrics or where I'm at with the melody, and then making it into a song.
Oh yeah,
making it really fit.
So let's take a step back here. Have you been doing music all your life, or do you play any other instruments?
Yeah, I honestly can't remember when I wasn't singing. So I have like pictures, like in my room with my Barbies, like using it as a microphone. So I've been singing like my whole life. I started taking piano when I was 8. I'm really a huge Alicia Keys fan.
Okay.
So big inspiration to me, and I, saw her playing keys, just like loved it, and I've been taking lessons ever since.
Oh my gosh.
My primary is definitely voice. So piano was more just to accompany my singing, but I kind of developed. I loved piano as well, so
yeah.
I'm trying to learn guitar right now. I got a cute little pink guitar, working on that. So.
Oh, that's fun!
But, yeah.
See, why not pick up more talents along the
way?
Yeah,
definitely. Especially being at Columbia, it's nice to have like an environment of a lot of musicians. So
yeah. Do you feel like you're surrounded by a lot of people you can what's the word?
Collaborate
and
connect
work
with, network. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Columbia, we have an awesome music program, as a lot of other programs there at Columbia. And we have teachers that are like working in the industry, and so making those connections and then networking is basically why I came to Chicago. So definitely continuing to like put my sound out there is what I'm trying to do in the city.
So your sound, what exactly would you say your sound is, or what genre does it lean to?
Yeah, definitely. I would definitely say R&B is more of my style, neo soul, that kind of thing. I do some pop. But I was raised in the country, so I love country music as well.
Wow.
I actually grew up singing country, so I love country and a lot of different genres that you wouldn't expect. But I would say my sound is more like R&B with, that rasp, that kind of soul.
Yeah, you have a very, it's a nice, like, warm voice.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I try to make myself, like, different from other people, I just, like, be my own artist. Like, my rasp and my soul at such a young age, continuing to, like, hold that through my sound.
Yeah, so that being said, you traded in your cowgirl boots for some city boots.
You know it. No, I definitely still, when I go home, it's nice to, like, be in the country and stuff. I'm from Lansing, Michigan. Well, I'm from Mason, Michigan, right outside of Lansing.
Okay.
But and so it's nice to go home and be in the country, but definitely the city is where I need to promote my sound.
Yeah.
So, my music.
I agree. I mean, you can network with people here at Columbia and just see a whole lot of different sides.
Absolutely.
Are there any like further aspirations you want to go forwards after you graduate? What are your ending goals?
Right. Absolutely. Well, I mean, being a musician or any kind of industry at Columbia, I feel like you never really know where you're going to be after 4 years of school.
Yeah.
Because, you could make a connection, have to head out somewhere and need to do this, or you're touring or something, So it's like, it's a hit or miss, you never know. But I definitely, my long-term goal has been since I was a little girl, is, I want to work my way up to the top, continue to share my story, share my sound with the world, and just achieve the goals I want in like each milestone at a time, until I can be where I want to be as a musician.
So you want to travel then and sing to people. What do you want to say with your music?
Absolutely. I definitely feel that singing is not just about like, oh, I'm a good singer or whatever, sing, but it's really about telling a story and having something you want someone to feel when they hear you sing.
Yeah.
When I'm singing, I want someone to think like, oh, that's different, like I really enjoy that, like take something away from that.
Yeah.
So that's definitely what I want to share, is like who I am as an artist, what I have to say and what my sound is, you know?
Your message out there in the world.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, so please let us know where can we hear more of you? How can we hear more of you?
Yeah, I have a website, www.rebeccabrunnermusic.com.
Okay.
And my EP is going to be dropping early 2015. So
How
be on
exciting!
Be on the lookout. Yeah, working with a lot of cool artists and my manager Anna Thornton. So,
wow.
and you know, working with AMP here at Columbia. So working through all these, getting shows, and you know, be on the lookout for my name for shows. Got the EP coming up, and we actually have a video series we're working on with my management team right now for the month of November. So that'll be coming out really soon.
All right, so
on my YouTube.
Okay, we'll be sure to keep up on your pages then for upcoming gigs and whatnot.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I know I definitely go and see it.
Thank you, Jessica.
Well, thank you so much. Now that we've had a chance to ask some questions, let's check in with Twitter to see if any of the viewers at home have questions or comments for Rebecca. So, Louis, do we have any feedback on Twitter?
Yes, so we have a lot of feedback for Rebecca. Our first question is from Matt Johnson. He asks, at Creative Clash, how do you get inspired when you are writing a song?
That's a good question, because a lot of times I'll be in my room just like really late at night. It seems to be when I'm always writing my music. Honestly, I'm a night owl, so it seems to be when I find myself most vulnerable. And something that inspires me, I think, is definitely like situations I've gone through, and that like I can kind of, when I'm sitting down, I get time. I'm so busy I don't have time to really think, you know. So when I'm just sitting there for a second, I can really take in like, this happened, and this is how I feel about it. And then I can kind of make that into a song, you know. So my inspiration definitely comes from different situations I've gone through, like seeing someone else's situation and like growing that into like how I want to make it, how I feel about it. You know, every artist is different, but for me, it's always about situations I've gone through, you know, pain, happiness, like feelings, emotions.
Sounds like it's a good release for you.
Yeah, that is exactly. My EP is actually going to be called Escape. And
okay,
so
great.
There's a lot of different reasons for that.
Yeah.
But just keeping it short right now is that escape, you know, from escaping from that, and music is my escape, so.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have any other questions?
Yes, we do. We have a question from Hannah Pastor. She asks, Rebecca, have you ever thought about doing musicals, or do you just do straight singing?
Yeah, actually in high school I performed in a musical, and
What
I
musical?
love. We actually, it's called New Stew. We just want to hear that we did that,
great.
and we did that at my high school, and we also did Beauty and the Beast.
Fun.
So I just like, you know, was getting into the musical world as well, because you know I took ballet when I was in high school, and so I wanted to do all aspects of performing.
Yeah.
You know, a performer, you can't just be a singer. You know,
Oh,
you gotta really be a performer and share who you are. So yeah, I did musicals a little bit, and I wasn't super into it, but like I really enjoyed them.
Side note, you'd make a great Belle.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, thank you.
Any more questions?
Yes, we have another question from Shanice. She asks, Rebecca, why or how did you choose Columbia College Chicago?
Good question. I was between 3 schools actually, Belmont University in Nashville, Columbia College in Chicago, and Musicians Institute in LA.
Wow.
And they all had really good programs and stuff, but I feel like Columbia, I chose Columbia because just like the staff and the program, that it just seemed to fit me and my style of music. You know, a lot of schools don't really fit like the artist that you can be and like portray that. And so I feel like Columbia had the best program for me and offered the best situation. And for also is Chicago's a great city to start off in, you know, as an up and coming musician coming from the country of Michigan. So I feel like Chicago was the best spot for me, as well as Columbia.
It's such a great place to network, I feel.
Yeah, totally, exactly.
Oh my gosh, any last questions?
We have another question from Alexis Quance. She says, amazing job, Rebecca. If you could sing with any tapped artist, who would it be?
Oh, thank you so much. Definitely it would be Alicia Keys. Number one inspiration. Love her. So definitely Alicia Keys.
Well, maybe one day, you know, we'll see a collaboration with you two. Thank you so much to everyone who interacted with us on Twitter. And thank you so much to Rebecca for being with us here today.
Thank you so much.
Remember, if you liked her performance, you can vote for her at tinyurl.com/votecreativeclash. She can't win without you. If you want to see more talent like Rebecca, be sure to tune in for the next Creative Clash episode tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Until next time, I'm Jessica New. Thanks for watching Creative Clash, and I hope I'll see you next week.